Ponniyin Selvan, 1, also known as the Son of Ponni, is a 2022 Indian Tamil language epic historical action drama film that was written by A. Longo Kumaravel and B. Jayamohan and was directed by Mani Ratnam. It is the first of two film adaptations of Kalki Krishnamurthy's 1955 novel Ponniyin Selvan, and it was produced by Ratnam and Subhaskar Alaraja under the banners of Madras Talkies and Leica Productions. Under the leadership of Emperor Sundarachasra in Tanjavur during the 10th century, the Chola dynasty ruled prosperously in South India. Aditya Karikalan and Arunmozhi Varman, also known as Ponniyin Selvan, are leading the empire's conquests of Kanchi and Lanka, respectively. Aditya Karikalan, who feels something is wrong with the courtiers, sends his buddy Valavari and Vandiyadavan, the prince of the Vanar clan, to look into it and then inform his sister Princess Kundavai and Sundarachasra of the findings. When Vandiyadavan arrives at the Kadambur citadel, he overhears Pandiya Amarabujanga, the treasurer and minister of finance, and other ministers plotting to prevent Aditya Karikalan from assuming the throne and replace him with his uncle Madurantaka. Vandiyadavan frequently met with Azarkadian Nambi, a Vaishnavite, who he sees in the stronghold watching the meeting. Vandiyadavan approaches Nambi on a boat after escaping the fortress. Nambi admits that he was there to meet his foster sister Nandini, who mysteriously left the house during his absence and eventually with the much older Pandiya Amarabujanga. When Vandiyadavan tells Amarabujaga's wife Nandini that he wishes to convey Nambi's message to her, Nandini invites him to meet her at her building and gives him her ring for access to the royal palace. Vandiyadavan meets the chief in charge of the fort, Chinnappa Amarabujanga, and tells Sundarachasra about the conspirators. However, Chinnappa Amarabujanga, who is Amarabujaga's younger brother, steps in and tries to capture Vandiyadavan. However, Vandiyadavan manages to escape from them and meets Kundavai, the sister of Aditya. Vandiyadavan is instructed to bring Ponniyin Selvan from Lanka after learning about the plot by Kundavai, for whom he is starting to feel affection. Aditya Karikalan, who prevailed in the war in Kanchi, is instructed to go back to Tanjavur, but she refuses because Nandini is already there. Aditya Karikalan was in love with Nandini, but the aristocracy forbade a poor orphan from becoming the future ruler of the Chola Empire and exiled her from the city. After some time, Aditya Karikalan encountered Nandini as she was attending to Veerapandiyan, the Pandya dynasty king with whom she had been exiled and had fallen in love. Aditya Karikalan beheaded Veerapandiyan in a fit of rage, which led a dejected Nandini to vow vengeance against his family. Right now, Aditya Karikalan is aware that Nandini married Pandiya Amarabujanga only to exact revenge on her former spouse. Ponniyin Selvan encounters Vandiyadavan after defeating Raja Mahinda in Lanka. Vandiyadavan has travelled to Lanka with the aid of a rowing woman named Pungshali in order to deliver messages from Kundavai and Vanadi, the love interests of Ponniyin Selvan and the princess of Kodambalar. Nambi also travels to Lanka, where it is discovered that she is a spy for Prime Minister Aniruddha Brahmarayar. Kundavai meets Sundarachasra and informs him about Pandiya Amarabujaga's plots after a confrontation with Nandini in Tanjavur. The following day, Sundarachasra is convinced by Amarabujanga and the ministers to order a convoy to return Ponniyin Selvan to Tanjavur. It wouldn't be proper for the crown prince to remain too far from the capital, so Sundarachasra asks Kundavai to bring Aditya Karikalan to Tanjavur. Ponniyin Selvan and Vandiyadavan are ambushed in Lanka by the Pandiya Amarabujanga, a squad of pious soldiers led by Ravi Dasan, but are saved by a veiled woman named Imairani, who had saved Ponniyin Selvan from drowning in the Poni River at a young age, thus giving the name. Aditya Karikalan is met by Kundavai, who urges him to return to the kingdom by claiming that it was proper for her to have Nandini exiled because she did so in her capacity as a princess. Aditya Karikalan stubbornly refuses. A member of Pandiya Amarabujanga visits Mahinda in the meantime, and with his assistance, the group plans to kill Ponniyin Selvan. Mahinda provides soldiers to the group. Ponniyin Selvan, Vandiyadavan, Nambi, and others learn about it from Pungshali after she realizes that the convoy is being sent to capture Ponniyin Selvan for political purposes. When his well-wishers forbade him from doing so because they feared for his safety due to Amarabujanga, Ponniyin Selvan forced Vandiyadavan to pose as Ponniyin Selvan and left with Pungshali to meet the convoy. Ponniyin Selvan and Pungshali discover as they make their way toward land that the caravan has been ambushed by Pandiya Amarabujanga, who captures Vandiyadavan after mistaking him for Ponniyin Selvan. Ponniyin Selvan heads towards Pandiya Amarabujaga's ship to save Vandiyadavan, but they are both believed to have perished in the storm caused drowning in the sea. Sundarachasra, Kundavai, and Aditya Karikalan learn about Ponniyin Selvan's passing and are all heartbroken. Aditya Karikalan vows to exact revenge on Nandini for the death of his brother and moves toward the kingdom to do so. In the end of the movie, Umairani, who turns out to be Nandini's doppelganger, is seen swimming in the water in an attempt to locate Ponniyin Selvan and save him. That's it for this part. Thanks for watching. We have to wait for part 2.